everybody, and welcome to the Dream Juice podcast. I'm Josh, that is Cade, and welcome back. Episode 35 of the podcast. 35. We took a week off for obvious reasons. Congratulations, Cade. A Dream Juice father.
New Dream Juice baby.
Yeah,
Dream Juice
absolutely.
baby.
Congratulations. That's big time,
Appreciate
man.
it.
And obviously that takes way more priority over having podcasts. But I mean, hey,
a week only. Hey,
as consistent as we've been, you know, we deserve to take a little bit of a week off.
So we've had total 2 weeks off total now
since we started.
What was the first time we took off?
I think Mason's wedding, like right after that, or
His
right
wedding.
before that.
But I guess we still kind
like
of posted that too. So,
but
crazy.
I mean, it's been a great year so far, and the stuff that we've been talking about is really ramping up as the year is coming to an end as well. And so we've got a lot to talk about, especially in the week that we missed as well. These last 2 weeks, we've got a lot to talk about.
Lots to talk about.
We are back on talking about Doomsday again. That's huge news. And of course, you know, you see it behind us. We've got our Stranger Dreams. We're continuing that. And to make up for the week we missed, we're doing season 2 and season 3 of Stranger Things. And we're getting back to Juiced Up. Don't worry, we did make picks in the week we were gone, and we honored that. Everyone was held accountable. Yep. So picks have been made, records have been updated, and so you know it's time to keep going on that. And we've also kind of made a format on how we're gonna finish out the picks for the year too, and how the postseason and playoffs are gonna play out as well. So yeah, good episode.
It's gonna be a busy episode today,
dude. I know, but big news first and foremost. I know. We mentioned rumors maybe a couple episodes ago. I don't know if we talked about it or not, but I know for sure we've talked about it. Avengers Doomsday officially getting a trailer a year out in front of Avatar. It's confirmed. It's happening. It's crazy. I know for sure.
That's when's that out? What's the date for that?
December 19th is when Avatar comes out. So about a little over a month from now, about 5 weeks.
So there's a lot of nerve-wracking movies and films coming out. They're just starting to get nervous.
And I know, like, I predicted it. I said when we saw the Odyssey trailer, when they did it a year in advance, I was like, Avengers is a big enough event, and Marvel needs to make this so big because they know how much is riding on this that they need to put it in front of Avatar and do it a year in advance. And sure enough, they're doing it. Like you said, the nerves are kicking in. It's crazy how we're still over a year from this movie, but they're going to be putting something out.
The trailer to see what it's going to look like is just crazy.
What I'm going to ask you, what are you expecting from this trailer?
Doomsday?
Yes.
I don't know. I feel like my head's gotten so used to all like the leaks and fan made trailers to where I feel like it's just going to look not cheesy necessarily, but it's just kind of like fake almost. I feel like we're going to see. Hopefully, it looks like real. Like compared to other stuff. And honestly, there's so many characters casted, I wonder how many we're not going to get versus how many we're going to see. And if there's going to be a certain character we see a lot of in the trailer that we're going to know, like, oh, this is definitely probably a main character. But like I said, just nerve-wracking. I'm
nerve-wracked. And I'm kind of like teetering the line of this Marvel knows that everything is riding on this movie, how important this is. Like, this has to be, like, the most important trailer. I can say this is probably the most important movie trailer of all time. Yeah. If not for Marvel, especially with this. And so I know, like, for Marvel, they're probably thinking, you know, they got to go big for this trailer. But also, on the other side, this trailer is a year out from the movie, so you're not wanting to show much. And you've got a full year of marketing this movie. Exactly. And so this very first thing, you're probably not going to want to show a whole lot. So I'm kind of like, go big, but like not show too much. So like, how do you do that necessarily?
I don't know.
It's crazy. I did see reports coming out like just yesterday that they've hired multiple trailer companies, people to work on more just to try to find the best one, and they've made over 30 different versions of the trailer just to try to find the right one to put out.
That's a lot.
That's how
important
crazy, it is for it, which is insane. And then there, of course, have been leaks, rumors, everything about what's going to happen in the trailer and everything. But I think, you know, Dr. Doom obviously will be the main focus.
It's another thing.
Do you think we'll see RDJ's face?
Nah, no way. If they do, I'll be shocked. I feel like I'd be shocked just to see it in the movie itself. So them to show it in the trailer,
I'm curious to see. I'm curious to hear RDJ's voice as Doom, because there's no way he has a Tony Stark Iron Man voice.
It's got to be different.
He's got to have like.
And all I picture is those fan-made videos of it too, and AI-edited videos. So now that's all I'm picturing. So,
dude, it's crazy, man. And it's like, all right. So another thing is, now that we know the trailer is coming, when do you think it's coming out? Do you think they'll release it online before Avatar, or do you think it'll be first released in the theaters and then they'll release it online like
I don't know. Hasn't
after?
it been like announced that it will be first shown in theaters? Or
We don't know yet. We just know it's going to be attached to Avatar. So do you think they'll put it out online beforehand, or wait until like opening weekend passes and put it out? Because like if they first show it in theaters, that like almost makes Avatar like a Thursday night opening night watch for me.
Yeah,
like it's like you were saying, so many people are going to go buy tickets. Just
I
to
would
watch
say
the trailer.
that, like you said, a lot's riding on it, so I would think that they would want it to be in theaters. That way, they watch it on a theater screen, unlike just watching it on your phone. So I would say, I would shoot for they're probably doing Avatar, especially if it's like reports of
and
it
probably
that
put
it's
it
going to do it on
like
that
the Monday after the opening weekend or something.
Monday after.
Yeah,
and then
it's a lot of people going to Avatar just to watch Doomsday trailer.
That,
I'm gonna be sitting through 3
That's
hours
like
of Avatar thinking about the Doomsday trailer.
I know,
the whole time.
dude. I'm just gonna be like, what did I just watch?
I'd
have to leave. I'd have to go leave and process it.
I would, yeah. I was like, I'm gonna sit through 3 hours of Avatar before I can check my phone and see what everyone's saying about the Doomsday trailer.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
I don't know.
I
find out.
It's just nerve-wracking, man.
It is. That's all I'm getting right now.
Finally,
It's too much stuff getting close to it. Trailers for movies coming out next year, and then we got Stranger Things, like literally just here last season. So
I did see one more thing. Someone, like an old tweet resurfaced when the Russo brothers posted that picture of Set and people trying to figure out what.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Something else on that?
Someone like brought back their early prediction of like where they were able to find where it like somehow said 12-7 2025. And so everyone's like, oh, the trailer's December 7th. And it would make sense
I
because
hate looking at those.
That's the anniversary of when the first in-game trailer dropped on December 7th. And they're like, oh, they could drop it here on this day because they have some big event so people can watch it. And I'm just like, dude, I don't know what to expect. I just know. I mean, it's been confirmed, but I'm like, I'm not even sure I'm gonna be able to see the Doomsday trailer until it actually starts playing in front of my eyes. Like it's gonna be hard to believe.
Just talking about it, just got kind of gotta get that stomach drop.
It's just crazy, man. But the world's not ready. I don't think I'm ready. I don't think you're ready. The world isn't ready. I'm ready for a lot of people to switch up on this movie.
Yeah.
Everyone that was hating.
Yeah.
Switch back up. Get excited again. I'm wearing my Russo brothers merch, the Agbo Studios. That's the Russo's production company.
You just get that?
I stand with Doomsday.
We've
always stand with
Marvel.
Doomsday.
You know
on
me,
here,
man. I stay with Marvel.
And so, I mean, hey, it's exciting and it's almost here. And hopefully in a couple weeks or so, we'll have an episode where we get to talk about what we saw in the Doomsday trailer, man.
Yeah. ASAP talk about it.
But as far as trailers go, getting on to Stranger Dreams, while we were gone, the official trailer, I guess, for Stranger Things 5 came out. And so it's kind of crazy. It's almost like I was thinking about this after I watched it. It's kind of like, think about the first time you ever watched the Infinity War trailer, the in-game trailer. Like, you now live in a world where you have seen the final trailer for Stranger Things. You're never going to get that again.
Never.
Like, there's never another season coming out.
It's sad.
Like,
it is sad,
you
bro.
have now watched the trailer for the final Stranger Things. It's wild.
When you put it like that.
That's why I'm like, dude, that's crazy. It's like you said, like you watched.
I'm glad being in this moment because we haven't seen it. It's like this moment you got to really just take it in and be like, it's almost out. It's coming around on holidays. You're just like, oh, dude, it's so exciting. But honestly, nerve-wracking too. Like I said multiple times. So
what'd you think of the trailer though?
A lot more to it. I think the first thing that catches my eye is Steve only being in one clip of the whole thing. That's what's crazy to me. And
I was like, where's Steve? Where's Steve?
Yeah, where is he?
He just popped up real quick, like hugging Dustin. And
there's a lot of questionable clips in there too. Like I don't know if you've seen the one. Everyone's saying the person falling in the sky. Don't know who that could be. Obviously, people would shoot towards 11. Someone was like saying it's Holly.
I saw that too because they have that episode. I don't remember if it's episode 2, episode 3, that the title is The Vanishing of Holly Wheeler.
Oh, yeah.
And so, I don't think they've officially said, they've just said it's The Vanishing of,
and
they block out
that.
the name every single time.
That,
but everybody's predicted it's Holly Wheeler. And so everyone's like, it could be her.
And I want to see what they got. Not only are they, it looks like they're camping out a lot at the radio station because even Steve, I don't know who's wearing. They're wearing like merch of it too. So
there's merch coming out.
Yeah, there's merch coming out. It seems like they're going to be spending a lot of time plotting and planning at this radio station. Maybe get some form of contact of something, but they're wearing merch of it, so I'm assuming they're like hiding out there and they found clothes there to change into. So I bet a lot of time is going to be spent there. And I think those like waves or whatever 11 was messing with, that seems crazy. Like it was taking place there too. It'll be interesting to see what ideas they're going through to I don't know. There's a lot of questionable
it's
clips
crazy,
in there,
man.
dude. A lot of questionable
I
clips.
definitely enjoyed the trailer a lot more than the first one they put out. I liked the first one, but this one was more of a This one felt more like Stranger Things with the music, with all this stuff. But I guess one thing I guess was just thinking about it, and this gets more into like not even predictions, but just talking about season 5. It's as we've been doing our rewatches of the season, it's kind of crazy going into season 5. Like, there's not some big uncovering of or figuring out a mystery in this one. Like there is in every single season. They've been figuring out mysteries step by step, all getting together.
But I feel like everything ties in together every season.
At the start of season 5, they're already in it from the jump. There is no like building up to something, solving things. Like they're just from the get go, and so that. I mean, I'm sure episode 1 that's going to be.
It's also they also said, I think it was Will's, I don't know his actor's name, but he said it would leave us devastated. The ending of, did you see that? Did he said that or something?
Yeah,
makes me wonder how many like deaths are going to be and stuff, but I can't even begin to predict like who is going to die. It looks like everyone's going to die in the trailer.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Crazy.
Lucas looks like he's dying 3 times.
It's crazy.
It was crazy because I saw like 2 clips of Lucas like encountering a Demogorgon, and knowing that he is in both of those, we already know he's for sure probably survived one of those if he has both of those clips. And it's
also crazy in those clips, or in one of the clips, Max isn't with him. One of them he's carrying Max, the other one he's by himself.
It looks like he was in a tunnel or something, like from season 2 in one of them. But carrying Max, dude, those are close call clips right there of Lucas.
Did you watch the first 5 minutes, whatever?
I did. I didn't want to tell you.
You did watch it, man?
I did, yeah.
Don't say anything about it.
I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say. That's I didn't tell you because I didn't want you to just like bring it up and like say nothing. But what was you just didn't like it? What was your concerns of it?
I don't like that kind of stuff. I'm against all that stuff. The trailers are good enough for me. I don't like it when movies and everything, as they ramping up to it, they're like, oh, here's an exclusive clip from the movie, and they release like 2 or 3 clips, or here's the first 5, here's the first 8 minutes of da-da-da. I don't like the trailer's enough for me. I already have a problem enough as, like, even when it comes to Marvel movies, I watch these trailers so much. I watch breakdowns of the trailers so much leading up to it. Like, I get a problem where I sit in the movie and I'm watching the movie and something comes across and I'm like, oh, there's that shot from that trailer in the movie. And so I already have that problem. So I don't watch those clips in those first 5 minutes or whatever just because I'm like, I don't want to sit down in a movie and be like, oh, yeah, I've already seen the first 5 minutes of this movie and be rewatching this.
That's one thing
I've already seen this clip or whatever. So I like everything to be like fresh, new to me when I see it for the first time.
Just because it's so far away, and for one thing, Kate was like, want to watch it too, so I was like, whatever. And then, that's the reason. Like, whenever I'm going to start it and watch it again, I feel like it takes away from like starting it and getting that beginning scene from that. But other than that, I'm not going to say anything else over it, obviously. But that's just one thing reason why I didn't want to do it. So I keep wanting to like say we just need to move on. I'm not going to say nothing about it. Yeah, he good.
I don't want to know, man. But I'm excited for it. I also found out like it doesn't come out till 7 p.m. on the 26th.
Yeah, I know you were talking to me about that, but I thought it's always been 2 a.m.
Yeah, whatever the midnight, I guess, Pacific time.
Yeah, like, but 7 p.m. is odd. That's 7 p.m. Wednesday? Like the day before?
Whenever it says it's coming out November 26th, I'm expecting it to be midnight or 2 a.m. on the 26th, so I'd be able to, either stay up or wake up and watch it that day. No,
it's the 26th.
It's 7 p.m. that Wednesday, the 26th.
Oh, so it comes out later than usual.
Yes.
Okay.
And so
are you upset about that? Like, how do you feel? I like it because I
was expecting waking up on the 26th or staying up the night of the 25th and watching it.
Yeah.
Or waking up and be able to watch it that day. But I mean,
I think there might be a really good reason they did that.
If it drops onto the evening,
dude, I can
just watch all night through.
Work purposes for people like work and stuff.
Well, it's the day before Thanksgiving.
That's what I'm saying. Well, if it were to come out the morning, I'd be like at work that Wednesday, knowing we're off Thanksgiving or whatever. I like that I can go home and literally just like I know that's the event of the night, and I'm off the next day. If it came out at 2 a.m. before work, dude, I'd be like, dude, I gotta start.
Are you watching all 4 episodes straight through?
Yeah. There's no way you're gonna stop me.
I think it's 4.5 total hours.
Yeah, you're not
4 episodes.
Oh. You're not gonna stop me. I mean, I got a newborn. That's the only thing that's gonna stop me from watching it. Yeah.
Straight through.
Yeah.
But dude, I'm excited. It's getting close, and the trailer definitely got it excited.
You really want to take it in because it's like the last we're ever getting. So
that's what I was saying. I was like, it's crazy. But on to our Stranger Dreams rewatch. Let's get into season 2.
Yeah.
Man. It's been since we took a week off. It's been a little bit since I've watched season 2.
Yeah.
But especially for you, I guess you're always ahead. You get on it pretty fast.
Yeah.
But any overall like initial reactions after rewatching season 2? What'd you think?
The only overall like reaction, like I told you before, I think we ranked these seasons before. I know we're not doing season rankings or anything like that, but I can confirm that season 1 outbeats season 2 for me. I think I had season 2 over it beforehand. That's one thing I can kind of say over it. Just watching season 2 again, I'm just kind of, and then when we get like into character rankings and stuff too, it's just kind of all over the place. I mean, I love every season, but overall, I mean, out of all the misses in the whole show, I think season 2 carries it, which is the other plot they go to, and I don't know what episode that is, but that they just go through with number 8 and stuff. So I think that's probably the one thing that does it for me.
Yeah.
But yeah. What about you?
I think season 2 is heavily underrated, and like even like I'd probably put season 1's definitely better, and season 2's at the bottom. Yeah. As far as all the seasons, but that doesn't mean it's bad.
You also forget that Will is so like out of season 1 to where like season 2 was so focused on him too. That was one thing I did like about season 2 too.
But I mean, I think I've always had the mindset of I love season 2, but season 2's at the bottom for me, and so I wasn't like expecting real much, and so that it definitely pleasantly surprised me when I rewatched it of how good it like really is. And the ending of it, especially. The ending of season 2 is so good.
I love the ending.
It has a couple of my favorite episodes in the whole show.
Yeah.
But even getting to what you said, just the other plot line.
Yeah, it's just odd.
Of 8 and the lost sister.
I forced myself. Did you watch it or no?
I watched the episode.
Did you? I did because I was like, it's probably the last time watching it through. We got to watch it. So.
Yeah. What'd you think about the episode?
I told Kate, I said, bro, what if this girl somehow just comes back and I didn't watch this episode or
What's
whatever?
crazy is like, I forgot she's in the intro of the entire season. The first scene of the whole season 2 was them.
What do you mean?
Season 2,
the intro and like the
episode 1 of season 2.
Oh yeah, I did forget they were in
season
the intro.
2 with them,
I forgot
which
they
was
did.
crazy.
I forgot they
I was
did
like,
that.
wait a second, and then they just don't go back to them.
I remember being so confused when I seen that, but
yeah, but I mean, what'd you think about that episode? Because I mean,
which one? The one where they
considered the worst episode of Stranger Things.
It's just I don't know. It just seems if it led to something, but now that we know it doesn't, I feel like it's just gotten worse and worse as the time goes.
Yeah,
I think it's random. That's another thing I would say about it. It's got its parts, its cool parts and stuff. Like a moment in that I like when 11, they don't know who she is, and she's like, "This girl claims your sister," and she like shows her powers, and like, what the heck? But other than that, I'm not too like.
Yeah, I'm with you. It was very random. If they would have like explored that storyline more in the season before it, maybe it would have been a little bit better. But like for me, like my main like, I guess, criticism about that episode is how badly it's placed within the season.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. It literally starts after like one of the most crazy cliffhangers.
The Demodogs are starting to invade Hawkins' lab,
and then you're like,
and they come out. And then all of a sudden,
you're ready to start the next episode.
They don't even go back to it.
What?
And it's like, that's like one of the worst placed episodes
terrible,
ever.
Dude.
Like, why do you place that episode right there?
That's definitely another thing.
That's why I think that's a huge reason why it's so hated.
And I forget that it's in that spot every time. Yes. So every time we rewatch it, I'm
you're like, oh, dude, because the end of whatever, episode 6, it like starts ramping up, and you're like, dude, this is getting like really, really good. And then you got to get through that episode just to
another reason I do want to watch it is because it puts more of effect seeing the ending with 11 coming back. So it's like not watching it kind of takes a little bit away from that. But overall, it's kind of whatever.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But I mean, like we said, I mean, that's definitely a stain on season 2, I guess. But season 2 definitely has its moments. And I know we've got a lot to talk about. So do you want to get right into character rankings, or do you want to do trivia first?
Let's do character rankings, man. I'm going to season 2 character rankings, man. I'll start this. This one was tough, dude. I wrote tough on here because it
was very tough for me.
It was tough, but I do want to say before I start the list, Dustin, is a top character, but he's not in this season. He was too distracted by Max, bro. Girl was distracting him. He's not in top 5. Starting at number 5, I put Will.
Okay.
What I said, he's kind of taken over by the Upside Down, and I guess you would say Vecna or whatever. But you get to see a lot of that and him be affected and stuff. So that's got to put him in there because he takes a huge role in that. Number 4, I put Billy. Introduced, super cool character coming in. I like Billy. Man, you give me a face on that.
In season 2?
Yeah, dude, I like Billy. I feel like his intro
top
was
5
sick.
character for season 2?
Dude, season 2 is like a low. Like I'm not too fond
Billy
of a lot of people.
Billy does nothing in season 2.
He doesn't do a lot, but
he doesn't do anything but yell at Max.
But a lot of people. But he's a good character. I like him.
Oh, dude, that's crazy. I respect it for season 3, not season 2.
We'll get to that. He's a good character. See, number 3, I put Steve. You know, he just starts that character development keeps coming in. You know, he's got
effect.
the bat again. Number 2, that thing crossed out. Number 2, I'd put Hopper. I mean, classic Hopper, just being on top of everything. Nothing too specific on that. He's just always kind of involved in everything. And number 1, dude, hold your face. I put Bob.
Okay.
I put Bob number 1, man. You end up liking the guy like right away, and then as it goes, and once he gets in the mix, it would have changed. Remember, he's kind of like in there. They're like kind of pushing him away, and they realize he's smart enough to kind of help him out.
Yeah.
Gets in there and becomes a huge role at the end. So yeah, Bob, newbie, the superhero, bro.
Dude,
gotta put him there.
Ours are gonna be pretty different. All right, so I will do honorable mentions to Will and Mike. For season 2, like kind of like what you said.
Give me your reasons for Mike.
I kind of have the same reasons. Like Will wasn't in season 1, so he really got to shine in season 2. And I think Mike. I think everybody. I think you kind of agree with me. We don't don't like Mike.
I have one. I agree on that.
So I didn't really like Mike very much, and so upon rewatching it, I will apologize to Mike a little bit. He's a lot more tolerable and better in the early seasons than he is. Like, especially when it hits season 3 moving forward, I don't like him very much.
Yeah.
But season 2, especially, he's not in my top 5, but he gets an honorable mention. He does the most in season 2, I think, personally.
I think
he sticks with Will no matter what.
Yeah, that's
he figures out multiple things that Will's the spy.
Yeah.
Everything, and he sticks by Will no matter what, cares for him, all that stuff, and like that's the best version of Mike.
Probably,
I think.
yeah.
And so that's probably my reason. Yeah. All right. Getting into my top 5. Number 5, I do have Bob. Bob had to make my top 5 for sure. I know he was your number 1.
That low?
I know he was your number 1, man. But Bob definitely.
He's got to be in there.
I mean, he was great from the start, and he was just kind of one of those side characters. But as they let him in on everything, and he started getting included. I mean, he figured out the tunnels, the map, and everything. That's one of my favorite moments is whenever he figures out all Will's drawings are the map and everything. And then, of course. He goes down and reboots the security system, Hawkins' lab, and helps him out. That's one of my favorite episodes.
Yeah,
in the whole
stressful episode,
dude. Oh, so good. But Bob
when the broom drops, dude.
I know. Terrible. It's crazy. Number 4, I do have Steve.
Okay.
I think, like you said, this is when his character really started to turn around and shift, and you start seeing more of him. Love that. Number 3, I have Dustin. He wasn't in yours.
What? Dude,
I have Dustin because
Dustin was terrible. Honestly, Dustin had the biggest shift in season 2, bro. Dustin
was off on his own because he had to deal with the Demodogs the whole time. That whole plot was on him.
But that was like his fault. He knew that Dart was a Demogorgon,
but that was such a big storyline in season 2 that was solely on Dustin. No one else was in it. And so he's played such a big part in that respect. Yeah. Like I had to, and he figured out, and he's the one who dragged Steve along, and he. Carried him, and he saved him in the tunnels because him and Dart had that bond. Dart let him pass.
We would have never guessed that happened though. That bond would stay there. I get your reasoning, but yeah.
And then number 1 and number 2, just like I had for season 1, they're interchangeable. I have Joyce and Hopper.
Okay.
Loved Hopper figuring out the tunnels and all that stuff and continuing it. And then Joyce, Will is even in Hawkins this time, not missing, but Joyce is still the panicked, trying to figure everything out mother, and she's
season 2 was hard for me.
It definitely was difficult.
Probably the hardest character rankings you're probably gonna get from me. So I don't know.
There it is. That's my top 5 for season 2.
Yes, sir.
Should we get on to some season 2 trivia?
Yeah, maybe I can get you this time, dude.
I think
I'm not trying to get cooked.
from season 1. I got all of Kate's questions and he got none of mine.
So. I'm 0-3. He's 3-0. So I came with some heavy questions.
Oh boy,
so.
Here we go. Hopefully,
honestly, I hope they're heavy. I hope they're heavy.
I'll ask one of mine first, so you can see. We'll see if we get you. All right. Stranger Things season 2 trivia right here. My first question: what game did Mad Max beat Dustin's high score on?
Is it Dig Dug?
Yes. Okay, you got it. Okay. All right.
I got
All right. There you go. You're on the board now.
I'm on the board.
You're finally
bro.
on the board.
There's a reason why I got that right. Okay, my turn?
Yeah, go for it, man.
I'll just go ahead and ask a similar question why I got that right. What was Max's high score on Dig Dug that beat
you
Dustin's?
want the exact number?
Yeah.
What kind of question is that?
I think you got the pounds right on the salt.
Okay.
I actually thought you would get this.
But they didn't even like.
I'll give you. They did. It shows it and they say it.
I know.
Same thing with just the salt. It's the same similarity.
That's insane. Is it like?
You know what's getting in the way is the fact that you watch season 3 and this is a little bit behind now.
But like, dude, just seeing the score on screen, that's crazy, dude. That's like asking, what posters are on the wall of the basement in Mike's house? Like,
dude, you can't,
all
bro.
Right, I'm just gonna throw a number like 10,700.
No, 751,300.
Holy, yeah. No, there's all right. There you go, man.
It's a hard one.
Yeah. All right,
dude. Okay. I was so worried. I was like, bro, it was too easy for you last time. I actually got to get a hard one. Now I'm looking at
it. My questions might be too easy for you.
Well, I only got that right. Dude, I wouldn't have got that right if I didn't have that first question on there.
All right. So, all right, here we go. Question 2. What does Max dress up as for Halloween?
Michael Myers?
Yes.
Oh, all right, dude. I was a little sus at that. I don't know.
All right. There you go. You're on the board again.
Okay, sweet. On the board again. All right. What is number 8's name?
Collie.
Okay, that.
There we go.
I wouldn't have gotten that.
4-2. All right, thank you. Now I know you can't tie it up till we get to season 3. All right, last question. Stranger Things season 2 trivia. What does Dustin feed Dart?
Three Musketeer.
Okay, there you go.
Easy. Nougat, whatever.
There you go.
All right, your last one. What hairspray did Steve Harrington put Dustin on? What was it called?
Farrah Fawcett spray.
Yeah,
there we go.
You crazy, man.
All
Okay.
right. You got. We both got 2 out of 10.
Yeah.
So,
dude, honestly, I didn't doubt you for a second on the high score thing. I really thought you would have
that high score. That's a crazy question.
I had to test you, bro.
That's
getting the salt pounds was crazy.
5-2 now. So
yeah,
you're on the board, man.
5-2.
But let's get into season 3, man.
All right, let's get into it.
Okay, so I know you've completely finished the show, but looking at it from season 1, season 2, season 3, can you say again that season 3 is probably your favorite?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
100%.
I'll wait to discuss it more when we get to the season 4 stuff. But yeah, as far as where we're at right now discussing it, season 3 is too OP. It's great. It's vibes. It came out.
Yeah, initial reaction.
Reaction, dude. It's just, I remember watching this. It's in summertime. The holiday, the 4th of July, takes it over a lot. But you got, 11 starting to come out in the real world, which is more fun. She's not as hidden. Everyone getting involved. Everyone's still scattered. I feel like everyone's really scattered most seasons, which is fun too.
Yeah.
Really trying to figure out what the Russians are coming in, trying to figure out what this mind flayer thing is, taking control of Billy. I don't know. It might just be the overall vibe in it, and then the ending was sad and.
Ending is so sad.
I don't know. It's just overall good, dude.
It's such a good episode.
It's just such a vibe. Even watching it in here, it's just it just gives you good vibes, really.
Yeah.
So
I couldn't agree more.
God, it's just
and like you said, like I think we all like our moments when everybody is together. But I loved how they were all spread out and they each figured out different pieces of the overall problem, but they didn't know the other people were dealing with that too. And so whenever they all came together, they were like, "Wait, you know about this?"
Yeah.
And they're like, "Yeah, but then also this happened as well."
Exactly.
And so they all piece it together, and they're all able to figure it out at the end, which is awesome. Like that whole episode, whenever they're all together and they each have different like tasks to send out, like Hopper, Joyce, and Murray, you go down to the base.
I love
Dustin,
when they get
Erica, Steve Robin, you go up to
the conversation when they all meet in the mall is just awesome.
It's awesome. That's one of my favorite like meetups.
Yeah.
Outside of I guess season 2, we didn't mention it, but when 11 comes to save them at the buyer's house, which is crazy. But then whenever they all meet up at the
best
mall.
moment season 2.
But any best moments season 3?
Yeah, obviously I got Hopper stomping on the piece of the mind flayer that was in Eleven's leg. Obviously that's when they meet up. The other thing I had was when
I completely forgot that it wasn't at the end of the episode previously. It was at the beginning of the last episode when Hopper stopped on it. The episode previous ended with 11 screaming that it was.
Oh, that's right. And then it probably goes to the intro. That's right. But the other thing I had was the surprising when Steve got back in time to hit Billy's car and save Nancy.
That's awesome. That was awesome.
I forgot about that one. Yeah. I was like, dude, that part was sick. So.
I also love Lucas with the fireworks. Clutch move.
Yeah, it is clutch.
With the fireworks.
If he didn't grab that,
that might be Lucas's biggest moment in the whole show.
It might be.
But that's another great one. I love how they included Murray more in the season. They grew his character. He was awesome, man. I love them like.
You didn't think much of him coming in season. Was it 1 or 2 when he's trying to warn Hopper about
So
Russia.
it was at the beginning of season 2 when he tried to warn Hopper
So
about
you
Russia.
didn't really
and
think
then
much
the rest
of
of
it,
the season, he was just with
Yeah.
Nancy and Jonathan about trying to expose Hawkins' lab.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with Russia. But
Yeah.
this time around, he was
Uh-huh.
much more of a
Murray
big
came and
character. So
if they didn't have him,
that.
then Joyce and Hopper would have been not doing anything. So,
But I mean, I loved I think out of my favorite storylines, out of all the storylines, I think my favorite group was the Steve, Robin, Dustin, Erica.
Can't go wrong. Yeah,
For that, I think that's
they're the
best
ones
out
that
of the
actually
groups.
like just straight up go into the action.
Which, I mean, it's great, man.
It is. It's a good season.
It's so good, man.
Let's get into character rankings.
Character
man.
rankings.
You want to
man.
go first this time?
I'll go first, man. All right. I don't know if I have any honorable mentions, but just getting right into it. Top 5 characters from Stranger Things season 3. Number 5, I have Robin. Brand new character for the season, and she made a strong introduction for sure.
She did.
Very likable character. She immediately made an impact. She's the one who figured out the code and figured out where they need to go to find them and everything, and then she just helped on from there on out pretty much, and just great addition to the
hopped
group.
right into it without hesitating, not believing in anything too. So
great addition to the group. Number 4, I have 11. Obviously, 11 doing her thing with all her powers and everything, but she does actually have a very strong storyline as she's the one who figures out Billy is the host and tracks him down throughout the whole season and everything, and so all that, 11's being on that. Number 3, I have Steve, another one of the Scoops Ahoy group. You know, he just takes more of a bigger part in helping. He sacrificed, I guess Robin does too, but Steve sacrifices himself to get captured by the Russians to let Dustin and Erica go and everything. And then obviously, like we said, the moment of him saving the kids, Nancy Jonathan, by crashing the car into Dustin, or Steve's just awesome. Number 2, I have Dustin. Dustin from the beginning found the Russian message, and he was the leader of that whole group that figured it out from there on out. He helped Hopper, Joyce, and Murray get down to them at the end. Like that was all. That was Dustin, and then number 1, Hopper. I mean, I think it's hard to.
I don't know.
Have Hopper
Hopper's
at the
a little
top,
crazy for me, man.
Hopper
is lovable in every season, but in this season specifically for me, I mean,
he is kind of crazy in this one.
Yeah, he's crazy.
He's mad the whole time.
He's mad. He's funny. He's more comedic.
He is more comedic, but the whole time he's figuring out the Russians infiltrating him.
He's having more of a hard time trying to figure stuff out because he's realizing he needs more stuff. He can't go out on his own.
The ultimate sacrifice. At the end, man.
Can't go wrong with that.
That might be the. If not for stuff that happens in season 4, which we'll talk about later, it is the saddest moment probably in Stranger Things. Hopper dying. I guess. That's my top 5.
Unlike season 2, this is a more likable. Like I feel like I can throw more into the top 5. I feel like season 2 I was struggling to put people in there.
I agree with that.
This one was hard to fit everyone. I'm just gonna not do honorable mentions because I'm saying anyone.
Billy, obviously, like I said, didn't deserve to be in top 5 season 2, but season 3. Great villain, and then at the very end, Billy turns around and finally makes the sacrifice as well. Sorry, I didn't talk about Billy at all, but Billy definitely could easily.
You talk about everybody in the season. That's why I'm not going to do any honorable mentions. Anyone who's not on this list is obviously an honorable mention. But number 5, Murray, like you said, dude, if they didn't have him, they wouldn't have figured out. He tried to warn him from the beginning about the Russians, and he was a huge help. Did everything to help him out with and was the only one that could really translate, I think.
Poor Lexi, man.
Yeah, poor Lexi. R.I.P. Honorable mention, man. Number 4, Robin, like you said, dude. The biggest thing is like she had no hesitation and believe it. Like Max, it took her the whole season to even believe him about anything. Robin just kind of hopped into it. Just seemed like she was bored. Great character to add in there. Like you said, good for the group. Number 3, you got to have Steve on there, man. Took a beating, just went down there. He's super funny this season. I feel like he's probably his funniest season right here. Number 2, gotta put Billy, man. Gotta put Billy. And it a lot. I feel like Billy's like him being controlled by the mind flayers a lot more. Makes him scary, and you're also curious as to what he's doing this whole time. Going down to number 1, Dustin, man, figuring out this, locking back in the season, figuring out the code, or not the code, but he's just kind of on top of it, finds the Russian message and stuff. So that's my list right there. It was tough. Man. That was hard to do.
That's good. All right, let's see. 5 to 2.
5 to 2.
We each got 3 more trivia questions for season 3. So let's see how we do. You want to ask yours?
I'll do mine first, and I'll also ask you. I kind of got questions. I brought hard ones just to really test you. So do you want a hard one? Do you want the hardest one first?
You're gonna ask me all of them anyway. So
all right.
just whatever you.
I'll start easy. This is kind of a 2-answer question, but just hear me out. Not like a deal. What slushy flavor did Alexi ask for, and what flavor did he get from Hopper?
This is gonna be like. I have the same question.
Are you serious, bro? Oh my god.
He asked for cherry, but he got strawberry.
Okay.
That's literally like I was about to ask you that same question. So we have the same one. So neither of us get it. I'm gonna.
So we just cancel that one out. Okay. That's crazy, bro.
That's actually funny. I was
one.
always wondering if we would end up having the same one. I've always wondered that ever since we did Marvel quotes, everything. It's never happened. But
what?
This time,
same quote. Yeah, that's
stuff.
Crazy.
That's wild, man. So just I guess we'll each do 2 now because we each have those. So
that was a very comedic part of Hopper, and it was a memorable moment. So, you go ahead.
All right.
Now we got 2 total questions to ask.
All right, so I'll start with my easier one. How did Steve know the radio message was not coming from Russia?
He saw it in the unicorn machine at the mall.
Yeah, the music from it. Yeah, okay.
From the
there you go,
sweet,
man.
Sweet.
5-3.
Awesome. When Max and 11 were playing Spin the Bottle, who was the first name it landed on?
Oh no.
That they obviously didn't decide to do.
So it ended up landing on Billy, and that's what started the whole thing.
But it landed on someone first, and who is that person? And they obviously didn't decide to do that person.
Dude, I completely forgot about that.
I feel like you could possibly get a good guess answer, maybe. I don't know.
And they didn't want to do it. They didn't go through.
Yeah, that's kind of my hint to you is they obviously didn't want to do it.
Ted Wheeler?
Yeah,
yes,
bro.
Okay, I remember at the last second.
Yeah.
There
I said
go.
Mr. Wheeler.
Yeah.
Somebody said Ted. I haven't shook for that's
there we go.
Good stuff.
Yeah, so,
good stuff.
All right, there we go. All right, last question. What's on the license plate of the car that Hopper stole at 7-Eleven?
Oh gosh, dude!
It's brought up again later in the season.
Whoa! Oh, is it called Ted Father?
I'll give it to you, Todd Father.
Todd Father. Oh, what is it? I didn't know what it was. I was like, what?
Because I remember Steve says it at the end when they borrow that question.
Yeah, that's what
I'll give it to you, man.
I thought I was surprised I got that close. All right.
You got 4 points this episode, man.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I might feel bad. I might not because you might get it. This one's the hard one. What was specifically the code that they got translated over the walkies?
Dude, how do I... It's Planck's,
and it didn't have to be exact. Like, what was the
Planck's
3?
number, whatever?
Wait, no, the code... no, not that's Planck's constant's number. I'm saying, what was the code that got translated over the walkies with Robin, Steve, and Dustin? Remember that Robin cracked? It's 3 main points. What was the 3 clues in the message? It didn't have to be exactly the message.
Dude, I almost started saying Bucky's Winter Soldier words for a second. Dude, I almost said longing. It's what is it? Like a trip to China sounds nice. Silver cat feeds when blue meets yellow in the west. Something like that.
I'll give it to you. That's perfect.
All right.
Sweet. So yeah, it wasn't hard. You were shook for a second.
Because immediately my mind just started going to words. But I was like, I knew it, but like I said, I immediately started thinking of Bucky's.
You were reacting. You thought it
was
was a hard one at first, but yeah, that's crazy.
It's good, man. All right, going into the last season, 7-4.
7-4. I'll take it.
7-4, man.
I'll take it, man. Still, but 3 behind. So
yeah. But shifting gears to Juiced Up. Man, we missed 2 weeks of football. Like I said, we made our picks. And so it's kind of hard for me to even remember. There's so much that's going on about recap for the last 2 weeks. I know for you especially, I'm sure you had time to watch, but I mean, you've been busy for sure.
Honestly, I probably had more time to watch being at home, honestly. So, but yeah, it's getting interesting, dude. It's getting so interesting.
We miss college football playoff. The rankings are official now. They're coming out each week, and now those are the rankings to go off of now. And so, as it states right now, Indiana or Ohio State, Indiana, Texas A&M, top 3.
Yeah.
OU and BYU are the first 2 out.
That's crazy.
And South Florida is the Group of 5 team in currently.
South Florida.
Crazy.
Wow. Shout out my team, man.
I know, man. Your guys,
my team, my underdog team,
man. But I'm trying to think what else has happened
this past week, or I guess 2 weeks since we did it. I mean, dude, first of all, game of the week for me was Indiana Penn State, dude. That was nuts.
I'm going to get out
first
of the way. They probably didn't have the best game they've had all season.
Yeah, no, but still.
Fernando Mendoza, I'd say player of the week just because that's like that whole drive was insane.
Yeah.
And that's one of the best touchdown catches I've ever seen.
The ball placement he had on that last drive.
One of the best touchdown catches I've ever seen before. That toe tap.
So that's your player of the week. I gave it to Omar Cooper, the receiver. I just gave it for that strictly that catch. That is impressive, dude. That was nuts.
Crazy.
And even I don't know the tight. I think it was the tight end that caught the pass before. Just oh my gosh, the offense was on point that drive.
Yeah, man. Hey, survive in advance, man.
That is nuts.
In November,
that was
you never know what's going to happen, man.
That was a game.
Indiana has survived, and they're still undefeated, man. I know 2 weeks ago, hey, my Sooners got it done on the road, Tennessee. They needed to win that, dude.
That was odd.
And so because they got to go to Bama this week, and so it's a whole different story if they don't beat Tennessee on how this game looks for them. And so we'll see. That's definitely very interesting. Switching over to NFL, the Chargers win the last 2 weeks?
They won.
2-0?
Beat the Steelers, and then before that beat the Titans, which was oddly close. But Steelers was a good game. I actually didn't expect everyone to pick them, and I actually was expecting a lot.
Dude,
Steelers looked terrible.
3-2 for a while.
What?
The game, the Chargers Steelers.
Oh yeah, that was like such a boring game. Yeah, let's get to the prime time, dude. They're just so bad. There has not been any. It's just so terrible. They need to start flexing ASAP. We've said every week. I don't know why they don't just start being a week. That'd be a complication, but still, they need to start like in advance getting these better games,
man.
dude.
And then of course my Seahawks 2 blowout wins in a row, man. Dominant.
Dude, your Seahawks looking insane,
bro.
Man.
We'll find out this week, man.
Looking crazy. Are they 8-2, 7-2?
7-2 or 8.
That's
7-2
crazy.
right now. We'll find out this week.
They look nuts.
What we're made of. What we're really, really made of this week. And so we'll see. I'm nervous about this week. But
we need to start having like our team awards, like whose team out of the Pick'em crews did the best. Because right now you'd be on top.
Dude, I know. It's kind of
wild.
wild.
And Bill, bro, I know we shifted to the NFL, but Bills lost to Miami. That
so
was
how do you go from
too.
beating the Chiefs to getting blown out by the Dolphins?
Dude. Weird.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I'm curious to see how the playoff picture, now that we're starting the second half of the NFL season, how this playoff picture is really going to shape up. Because as of right now,
it looks great
the Chiefs
right now.
still aren't in the
I love the way
playoffs.
it looks right now. I don't want Ravens to sneak in
Colts
there, dude.
1 seed. It's like Colts, Patriots, Chargers, Broncos, like the top 4.
Yeah.
Dude, it's shaping up to be.
It's like old times, bro.
It's still. I still think it's more wide open than any.
It is for sure. There's no one even like. I still think we would have like an undefeated team at this point, but we don't. And everyone's like a 2-loss team now. There's not a 1-loss team, and yeah, dude. It's just odd not having Ravens or the Ravens or Chiefs.
Lamar is back.
Lamar's back, and they're probably going to have
division. That division is.
That's gonna be a fun division.
They've won 3 straight now. They were 1-5. Now they're 4-5. Lamar's back, and that division isn't very good. So the Ravens
comeback of the year,
late push.
Team,
I know
bro.
that'd be crazy, but I mean it's been good, man. The last couple weeks have been good.
It has.
But I mean, of course,
it's just
the
insane.
primetime matchups have just been another story.
Yeah, I'm tired of seeing the Cowboys on there, the Raiders.
We'll find out the Cowboys and the Raiders.
That's literally the matchup. I feel like they've both been on there so heavily.
And so
I don't want to watch it, dude. Literally, May was being born. Like I was at the hospital, and everyone had that YouTube TV problem where no one could watch the game. But the Cowboys and Cardinals on. And I was like, dude, of course I'm in the hospital. It's the worst primetime game ever, dude.
Yeah,
terrible.
It's wild, man.
It's so bad. I need to start doing it. Like, bro, there's 3 insane 1 o'clock games this Sunday. And I'm just like, dude, flex one of them because then you know what I mean? Because they're like, I want to, can't even watch all of them.
Us being in Oklahoma, we're probably going to get that Chiefs Broncos. Everyone, we're gonna in our area,
Seahawks Rams
as at the same time, and I'm not gonna be able to watch
Bills.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to watch Seahawks Rams because our area is gonna get.
Oh, dude, that sucks. I hate
Chiefs Broncos, which isn't a bad game at all. That should be like a primetime game, but Seahawks Rams should be too.
I know. I'm not gonna be able to watch all of them. So I hate having to go watch highlights just because I couldn't watch a game.
But I mean, this is a big week. A lot of huge matchups in the NFL.
It's college and NFL this week is nuts, dude.
And so do you want to get right into?
Let's get into it, dude.
All right,
I'm so shook.
Like I said earlier, we were accountable of one another, and we did make picks in the week we were gone and did records. And so I'm not going to do like our weekly records since we missed that, but our overall records so far. Let's see. NFL, Mace is in first, 55-24. Cammy B, 52-27. Galley, 51-28. I am 50-29. And Cade, you are 48-31. So Mace has a little bit of a gap on us all, but everyone else is pretty close with each other. And so getting into the NFL slate for this week, Thursday night football, the Jets at the Patriots.
Give me the Pats.
Give me the Pats as well.
Easy.
Hey,
they're looking nuts.
Debuting the uniforms.
Yeah,
we
these might be the
that's
top
the best part of the
uniforms.
game. Thursday. The Jets have somehow won a couple games, but it's not. The Patriots are looking really, really good right now.
I've stopped picking the Jets a long time ago.
All right, here we go. Chicago Bears at Galleys Vikings.
Ooh.
Bears are looking hot. They're winning a lot of last-second games and everything. They're doing well right now. Give me the Bears.
Bears. Okay.
Give me the Bears.
Okay. I struggled on a lot of these, and this is definitely one I hesitate on a lot. But give me the Bears as well, dude. Man, I thought about it doing the Vikings, but I just can't. Just can't do it, man.
All right, your Chargers at the Jags.
Give me the Bolts, man.
I gotta agree with you. The Jags. Do you see?
What happened? I feel like
they're up 29-10 at the start of the fourth, and they lose that game. Yeah. Which is
I haven't really got to watch Jags since that Chiefs game, but I heard Travis Hunter's out, but I heard Trevor Lawrence has not been doing as good.
I don't know what happened to the Jags. I feel like they
still were looking good, insanely good at the beginning of the season.
I don't know what happened to them. It's like they beat the Chiefs and. That was their highlight.
Yeah, that was.
Give me the Chargers. All right, here we go. Like you were saying, Bucks at Bills.
Dude, this one's so
It's tough for me because I'm like, I don't see the Bucks losing 2 games in a row, but they're at Buffalo, and I don't see Buffalo losing 2 games in a row. Like, this is an extremely important game for both teams.
That is what had me, bro. Literally, both of them coming off of an L that they probably shouldn't have. Bucks, obviously, Patriots are good. It came down to who's going to be more pissed and want to win a game more. And I went with Baker Mayfield. Give me the Bucks, dude.
And I would agree with you on that fact, but I got to go the Bills.
Ooh,
I got to go the Bills, man.
It's nuts,
it's tough, man.
That's nuts.
It's so tough.
Baker Mayfield, he's pissed off, dude.
Bills. I hate picking against Baker, but, it is what it is. All right. Next up, arguably
gonna regret that.
The top 2 teams in the NFL right now, the top 2 hottest teams, my Seahawks at the Rams.
Dude, this one's tough.
I'm going with my Hawks. Okay?
Yeah, he's going his Hawks, man. Dude, this is tough, bro. It's so hard. It's so hard.
I'm nervous for this game, man.
I'm going for your Seahawks, dude. I'm going for them. They look perfect. They look almost
don't hype this up too much, man.
They look perfect, bro.
They just playing good ball right now, man.
Looking good, bro.
All right. Next up, Kansas City Chiefs at the Denver Broncos.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Dude, Broncos are not. They're not an 8-2 team. Give me the Chiefs. They're not an 8-2 team.
It's tough.
They've gotten so lucky.
I love the Broncos, and they're 8-2, but they've been a real shaky 8-2 team.
They're not dude. They could easily.
And I guess they beat the Eagles early on, but that's been like their only good win. And so, unfortunately, I do have to pick the Chiefs, although I would love to see the Broncos.
The Broncos, they've barely, the comeback against the Giants, this past game against the Raiders, super boring. Yeah. They're not an 8-2 team.
And, hey, we do have one of the 3 primetime games is good this week. Sunday Night Football, the Lions at the Eagles. Yeah. What you got for that one, man?
Man, give me the Lions, dude. I hope they destroy the Eagles after Eagles giving us the worst primetime experience ever. Whenever that was. That was terrible.
You know what? I'm going to go with the Eagles.
Really? Wow. Okay.
I don't know why.
I'll be shook. I'll be shook if they do it.
The Eagles find ways to win. And so, I mean, they made that Eagles-Packers game their game, and they were going to win it how they want to.
I feel like Lions is the team to probably lose this game. At the same time, I know Lions is the better team. But yeah, like you said.
And then finally, Monday Night Football, the Dallas Cowboys at the Las Vegas Raiders. Terrible. Even worse than the Cowboys-Cardinals
So
matchup.
bad. It's so bad.
I hate them doing this because it's forcing me to pick the Cowboys.
I'm picking the Cowboys too, dude.
That's
we don't need to talk about this game. Let's make a pick and move on.
Let's make the pick and move on. So that is our NFL slate. And then college football. As of right now, I think last episode, Galley did have the lead, and so Galley still unfortunately has the lead.
Bro.
He is 70-40. I'm in second at 68-42. Mason and Cam are both 65-45, and you are 64-46.
What's happening to me? I don't know ball.
And I will backtrack a little bit. I know I didn't say we were going to do our weekly records, but congrats to you and Mason.
Thanks,
undefeated
man.
NFL
Thanks. I'll take it. Me in last place and everything. It was nice to get undefeated
NFL week. But that's our college standings. And so moving on to our college slate, I reordered it a little bit from because of the rankings came out. So we've got a Big Ten matchup, Maryland at Illinois. I put a couple mid-tier matchups
You did.
on these ones just to try to shake it up.
I was actually shocked one was
difficult.
left out.
Yeah.
I think it was TCU and BYU. But
I left a couple out and put a couple in just to try to make it a little interesting to see.
Yeah. Man, I was kind of looking around, wanting to pick my Terps, man. But I got to go Illinois, man. I just
Give me
don't
Illinois too, man. I feel like Illinois was ranked really high earlier in the season, and they've lost a couple, so they've dropped out. But I still feel like they're a solid team. So give me Illinois.
Yeah.
All right, another Big Ten matchup. Penn State coming off a really heartbreaking loss at Michigan State.
Man, I mean, they proved Indiana's been blowing everyone out. Penn State kind of proved they still got a little left in the tank. Give me Penn State.
Give me Penn State as well. I think they proved that they still got something even without the quarterback and everything. So give me Penn State.
Yeah.
All right, Mississippi State at Missouri.
You got your boys up in Mississippi State.
I do, and it's really tough. And Missouri doesn't have their starter or their backup quarterback yet. They still play everybody tough, but so does Mississippi State. It's really tough. I'm gonna go with Missouri. Wow. I don't know though. Like it's really tough. I went back and forth on one a lot.
I'm going Mississippi State, dude. I think Mississippi State gave everyone a challenge this season, and I just think this is a dub that they need and that they're gonna get. So
all right, there we go. I would be happily proved wrong with that one.
Yeah, I see that.
All right, here we go. Number 24, South Florida at Navy. Give me the Bulls.
Give me the Bulls, man. South Florida.
They gonna stick with it.
Gotta get my jersey.
Get in the playoff, man.
Hey, they get in the playoffs.
All right.
Buying a jersey.
Next up, coming up Friday night, Clemson at number 20, Louisville.
Okay. This
one's tougher than
it's an odd one.
Yeah.
Man,
it's tougher than what I
Give me
thought.
Louisville.
Give me Louisville.
I'm going Louisville. It's
I'm
still a little odd,
too, but I wouldn't be surprised if this one is a little shaky, man.
Yeah.
You know. All right, here we go. Another ACC matchup. Number 19, Virginia at Duke.
Give me Duke.
All right,
I'm
that's
going
another
Duke,
one that was a little
I'm going Duke,
on.
bro. I haven't watched anything of Duke, but I was looking back at their games.
I know Duke beat Clemson.
Yeah.
But
Duke, I did not know Duke was doing this to a lot of teams, but seeing their stuff, I was like, I'm going with them.
I'm going to go with Virginia.
Okay.
Playing it safe. But
I don't know. Honestly, I don't really know. I feel like a 50-50 for me.
I don't know either. All right, here we go. Number 21, Iowa at number 17, USC. Iowa just coming off a heartbreaking loss to Oregon.
That's exactly why I'm picking Iowa.
I'm picking Iowa
need
too.
A dub. They're hungry, bro.
That's something I was saying about, I guess, the Eagles in the NFL. Iowa especially. Iowa can make any football game their game.
Yeah.
And they play it how they want to. I mean, Oregon has a high-powered offense just like USC does, but Iowa shut that down and they played their game the entire time, and Iowa has
I would like to see Iowa like up there, too.
I would, too. And so I'm picking
They
Iowa.
deserve that dub against Oregon, man.
All right, next up, College Game Day is there. Number 9 at Notre Dame. At number 22, Pitt.
This is where College Game Day is at?
Yeah.
Wow. Give me Notre Dame. I hesitated a slight bit, but give me Notre Dame.
I'd love to see Notre Dame lose this one.
I would
so
too.
it can knock them
I
out
really
of the
don't like
playoff.
Notre Dame, yeah.
But I got to go Notre Dame.
I feel like they don't.
I don't know if Pitt can do it or not. Like I just
I'd like to
don't
see
know.
it. I'd be glad to be wrong. But
All right, here we go. This is a huge matchup. Number 11, Oklahoma at number 4, Alabama. Give me the Sooners. I gotta go. I gotta ride with them through the end of the line here. I mean, I just gotta go with the Sooners.
Dude, I'm going Bama. I'm going Bama. It's at Bama this year that they got a little PTSD coming in from last year. They're like, now they're coming into their place. They're like, we can't let this happen. And they're at number 4. I think they're ranked a lot higher than what they were last year when they played OU. Is that right?
They were like 8.
Okay, 8. So they're in the top 4, I think, right now. So I can't see them letting that slide. So give me Bama.
And then finally, another huge SEC matchup, a top 10 matchup. We've got number 10, Texas, at number 5, Georgia. This is huge.
Yeah.
But I can't pick Texas, man. Give me Georgia to get it done.
Okay. Dude, yeah, I was looking. It's weird. I feel like Texas is kind of like starting to get better. Georgia's kind of kept some games closer than I thought. But dude, just for the fun of it, I'm going Texas, dude.
Right.
I think they'll come in there, beat them, man. Oh, that was getting shaky on that one.
Yeah.
Might be one I regret, but dude, give me Texas. I think they'll actually do it.
All right, man. We'll see what happens. A lot of big games, but that's our college slate for the week.
Is anybody gonna get an undefeated week in college?
Dude, I don't know if it can happen.
I don't know. That's
so
a tough one.
It's so tough, man. I don't know if it can happen.
Golly.
But I know, like we said, the NFL is just now getting into their second half of the season, but college season only has a couple more weeks left into the postseason. So me and Kate have been talking about how are we gonna do the postseason for our pick'ems.
I don't know
here, and so we have come up with our new format for the Dream Juice postseason right here. And so for college especially, I'm gonna put it up right here. The rules. we are picking all 35 bowl games. That is so our records at the end of the season will go into the postseason.
Yep.
But 35 games all at once.
They didn't expect that, did they?
35 games all at once can definitely shake it up.
Oh, yeah.
Very good or very bad for anybody. And then when it gets to the college football playoff, we're not picking it as it goes along.
No, we're not.
When the playoff is announced, we're each going to fill out our playoff bracket. Mm-hmm. And that sticks with you until the national championship is over with.
Yep.
So you don't get to make picks as each round goes along. You make your picks to begin with.
One mistake is a big mistake.
And so you only get wins if the teams you picked keep advancing.
Yep.
And so that's the case. But you will not continue. You will only get losses in the first round because those will only be those are the only set matchups that we know of at that time. And so that's the only round that losses will count, and you'll only wins will be counted moving forward if you have teams advancing. And so there's 11
just to clarify for what we're doing right now, if you have Ohio State playing a team and you pick basically if it's a matchup but your team that you've picked to move on is still in that next matchup and they win, you still get the point. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's how we're doing it. So if like you picked like, I don't know, Michigan to play Ohio State, but someone else was playing Ohio State and Ohio State still wins, you had them winning.
You still get the win for Ohio State.
Okay, just to clarify.
You just wouldn't get that other win because it was a different opponent.
Yeah.
And so
I know we kind of talked about it. I wanted to put it in here so we know.
And so that's how we're doing it. There's 11 total playoff games, and so you have a chance for 11 total wins.
Yep.
On there. And so the same rules will apply to the NFL playoffs. As soon as the playoff bracket is set, you make your bracket and you stick with it. And losses will only count towards the wild card games, and wins will only count if your teams advance. And then at the end of it all, we'll see how the records change then and everything.
Hey,
and that will be how we decide the Ball Knower Awards, a college football alone, an NFL alone, and the overall combined records to decide our official winner of Pick Ems for the 2025 football season.
Don't make a mistake, man.
Yep.
It's getting heavy now.
It's gonna be wild,
expect this, man.
You thought you were living all good with just these ranked easy matchups in college.
Hey, this is strictly just to define who's really a ball knower. This ain't nothing else than that.
Yeah, you think it's all nice whenever I put number 1 Ohio State versus freaking Wisconsin on the slate.
Mm-hmm.
How are you going to pick that famous Idaho Potato Bowl?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
All right. So we'll see.
Exactly.
We'll see. But man, it felt good to be back, man.
It did.
Things are ramping up, man. Like it's crazy. We got Stranger Things around the corner. We got a Doomsday trailer around the corner, man. Avengers Doomsday.
Nervous.
I'm nervous, man. It's crazy. And then of course, bowl season, college football playoffs, NFL playoffs is always so much fun. And so that season right around the corner is great. It's the holidays. It's a great time, man.
Yep.
But good to be back.
Yep.
Episode 35 of the Dream Juice podcast is a wrap. We'll see you guys next time.